Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whoever you are, wherever you are. Kirk Martin here, His Glory Alone Radio, HGA Radio in your app store. Check it out. Download the app. Share it with your friends and family. We don't ask for any of your information. We just want you to download the app and use it to your betterment. You know, I was reading this morning in the book of Hebrews. In fact, I read several chapters in the book of Hebrews, and I got to this one part in chapter 10 where it talks about the vengeance of the Lord. That the word of God says, vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. And then it made me think of another scripture in the Old Testament that described in Leviticus that talked about vengeance and how we shouldn't take vengeance on another person's family and so on and so forth. That's not what I wanted to get into, but I wanted to talk to you about something that I think is really important. Right now in our society and our culture, everybody's screaming for vengeance. Everybody wants vengeance. Everybody wants vengeance. Everybody wants, justice. I want justice. I want justice now. I want this person to be prosecuted, that person to be prosecuted, this person to go to jail, this person to go to jail. Now, I know that there's people in our society that have done horrible, horrible, wicked things. It's been going on since Cain killed Abel. And the only thing I want to point out to you, the thing that I really wanted to say, the nuts and bolts of what I am doing this video for, is because I want to tell you, I know we all want justice. We want justice to be served for the family that lost a child to murder or a drunk driver or a drug overdose, or we all want justice, and I understand that, and that's a very plausible thing. It's a desirable thing. But let me tell you something. I want to remind you of the account of Nathaniel the prophet and King David. When King David was there and Nathaniel came up to him and he said, "You got a guy in your ranks who's a horrible monster. He fornicated with his friend's wife and he sent him out to die, and he did these horrible things, and he's a rotten man, and he's a liar, and he's a cheat, and he's a thief." And King David said, "I want vengeance. I want justice. Go get the SOB." And Nathaniel looked at him and said, "You are that man, David. You're the man. You're the one who perpetuated this nasty, godless, horrific, ugly thing." I want you to think about that, people. Think about that before you wish for someone else's justice, someone else's, issues to be brought to light. Look at your own. Look in the mirror. Have a wonderful day. Go find someone to love just because they're there to love. Bye for now.